Thank you for joining me on my long video so I can explain to you why is it that the majority of traders, retail traders, missed a wonderful double header. What do I mean by that? Well, the regional banks, my members, we caught a 23% gain. At the same time, we were shorting the big banks and caught an 8% gain. Now, the reason that most of the retail traders didn't catch that because they were in the big banks. Why is that? Well, that's because the jibber jabbers on these financial shows and Wall Street, they always play optimism. They want you to be optimistic. They put you into the big banks because, fundamentally, they're always safe. That was a wrong move because remember, when you have falling yields on that 10-year treasury, that's not friendly to the products that the big banks sell. IPOs, mergers and acquisitions, lending to large corporations, not friendly. But the regional banks, when the yields are falling, very friendly to their products. What is that? Local lending. Most of their lending, in fact, is to small mom and pop businesses. That's where they make their money, and that's very friendly when the yields are falling. Now, no one explained that to you, the jibber jabbers on these TV shows or Wall Street, because they want you to be in the big banks. It's always the big banks. That's what they want you to be in. Now, let's talk a little bit about in the last few days, 6 days, we've had about a 4% pullback. Now, it's not a reversal, not a key reversal. The trend is still very strong. And we know that because for a reversal to occur, a key reversal, you have to have a very, very sharp decline, a very, very sharp decline. And we didn't get that. And we didn't get a sharp breakdown. So usually what happens, the reversal needs a big new high and then it turns around with a sharp break. That did not occur. So the last 6 trading days, you can take comfort in that, no, it's just a normal profit taking, a pullback. Now, let's go to the charts, our setups. How did we know to be long the small banks and how to be short the big banks? Let's take a look. First of all, let's look at the ETFs. The ETFs of the big bank is XLF. The ETF of the small regional banks are KRE. So let's take a look at the big banks. The big banks, we identified early on our color-coded chart that they were in trouble. The big banks, and for the reasons I just told you, the type of products they are selling. Because if you look at the 10-year treasury yield, this was the key. Look at this. So the minute anyone that's a professional understands when yields are dropping like that, you know that the big banks are going to start collapsing because of the products they sell, like IPOs, mergers and acquisitions, loaning to big corporations. Boy, that's not friendly to falling yields. However, we started to, as we were shorting those, we turned around and we are going long, starting right back here. After we had this nice consolidation, strong consolidation here, we started buying on right around November of 2025. And you can see the beautiful uptrend, and you can see our chart stayed green all the way up. Green means we're following the money. When we designed these charts in 1998, it was to follow the money, not the noise. And they're very helpful. So that's how we were going long, okay, the small regional banks, and we're going short the big banks. So I hope that helps you to understand why the retail investor, most of them miss this beautiful double whammy move, okay? Very seldom do you get an opportunity where you can be long banks at the same time short banks, and that's what occurred. Remember, Wall Street's not your friend. They're not working for you. Remember, Wall Street's always optimism, and then in the back room, they're doing what we're doing, shorting, but they're not going to tell you that. So for more information on trading, just go to philsgang.com, free for 10 days, and we'll see you there, hopefully.